Miles upon miles on a road, checking trail cameras, planning food plots, putting plans into motion.
So much time polishing skills, honing the senses, and hours upon hours in a tree.
Is it the serenity? Is it the thrill of the hunt? Is it for meat? Is it to get closer to wild animals or get closer to God? Probably all of the above and more.
It's hunting season, and it feels good. All for white-tailed deer.
Would you look at the size of this animal? 2 or 3 does with him right now.
You can stop one.
Wow, is he big.
About has everything you want.
That is a giant deer.
Well, you can have that, baby.
I am filming right now on this new camera that I just bought for Richie. It's a funny story. His other camera, the little tiny guy, that when we used to bang around, and well, we were using it for all the preseason kind of things, and I put it on the tractor tire, you know, because I knew I wouldn't forget it there. So I forgot the camera on the tractor tire. Richie, I'll share responsibility with you. The camera's my bad, the footage is, that's all you. That's your fault. So camera's replaceable, footage isn't. Completely 100% blame Richie for that. So I'm here, I'm pulling in, let's go see him.
Very familiar with that guy. That fella's name is Club 8. He's actually a 9-pointer. He is either 8 or 9 years old. I know that's hard to grasp and comprehend. Even for me, I don't know that I've ever seen that old of a deer, but I know when we acquired this property, we were getting pictures of this deer. Very unique in his antler with this club. What turned into a drop tine. Later, he disappeared and then came back without the drop tine, had the mass on his antler, the club, if you will, and now he's back. 2 years hiatus, he's here, and he's old, and he's gray.
We're coming out for a little evening scouting mission. Came down, we planted this food plot a while back. We just didn't have the right ground condition when we put the seed in the ground, so the wrong stuff came up. It's up to you. It looks like it's up to your shoulders. But we're going to slip up here to the top of the hill and see if we can't catch any deer movement this evening.
I don't get as much time in the tree or in the outdoors as I used to, and every second counts. I can't wait for Colson to join me down the road. Well, the game plan for this hunt's fairly simple. We are targeting the western side of this property we call Paradise. Farm down in southeastern Ohio, and one deer in particular, the King, has been showing his face the last few weeks. I'm projecting that he's bedding down in what we're calling the Triangle Field. It's a 15-year growth field made up of, you know, a lot of native grasses, some saplings now, raspberry bushes, just prime bedding for these mature whitetail. These deer are heading up through the timber, and their target field is the standing crop fields, which will be behind us. Our tree stand is set up literally right along their travel corridor, which makes it perfect for intercepting these deer coming through. Just hopefully they make it through there before dark and our game plan comes to life.
Daddy's ready. Let's see if the man behind the electronics is ready.
Well, it's October, and I'm running a little bit late. So I am going to opt for probably my second option tonight. Just gonna run out behind the house on the food plot. My wife has a little function at the school tonight, so the kids will be in the house. I'll be out hunting. That way I can get back in early. They're good on their own, but I still don't like to be too far away. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over tonight's game plan. Food plot. See alfalfa and clover. We have a couple real big oak trees on this side. Actually, a big one right here in the corner. I have a box blind right here. And what these deer like to do, a big bedding area, it's kind of wet in here. These deer like to come out, pick up this alfalfa, and then work their way over to eat these acorns. I have a southwest wind tonight, which blows this way. So right on the edge, but as long as the deer don't come around the back of us, we should be good. So all I gotta do is go get dressed and head out back.
Blitz TV is brought to you by Cabela's, the world's foremost outfitter. Stealth Cam, proven. Interlock broadheads, inner strength, inner confidence.
Well, we just got settled in. Got the RDX cocked and locked and ready to go. Ideal conditions. Just run a little short on time. The table is set. The girls and I have put a lot of work into this food plot. Unfortunately, the arid weather has held it back. Something just beyond our control. Nonetheless, another season of pre-hunting prep is in the books, and it feels great to be hunting again.
Preseason is over. Training camp is complete. Got the food plots in and the stealth cams are rolling. Hunting may be my passion. I can't wait to hit the woods. But I got some unfinished business. 11 years in the NFL has gone so fast, and I'm excited to be entering number 12. I've got goals on the field, and I got goals for the woods. Hope to knock them down, one by one.
Hey, you guys, where do you think we're going?
Cedar Point? Cedar Point, maybe.
No. What if I told you we were going to the Football Hall of Fame, and then we're going to go watch Trent Cole play in the Hall of Fame game?
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Xander.
Oh, sit right here. What's up, man? How you doing? You didn't wear those Cincinnati pants today, did you? So it's a situation where you might be
Really cool. You get to see the largest Super Bowl ring ever made.
How big is it? Can we put it on?
23. No, that one you can't put on. It's
Can
in
we
a
buy
case
it?
too. No. Belonged to William, the refrigerator Perry. It's a size 23. You turn it on its side, and you drop a 50-cent piece down through the center, it won't touch any side of the ring.
Taking our time. We never like to set any records to get into the tree. That wind still hitting us in the face? Yeah, you're right, Chief. It's another thing. Weatherman's not always right with the wind, just depending on what type of topography is wherever you're hunting. Here we have a lot of hills. Let's make sure these deer don't smell us. We're set.
Blitz TV is also brought to you by Horton Crossbow Innovations, Black Eagle Arrows, Vortex Optics, Otis Technologies, Thompson Center Arms, Hunter Safety Systems, and Triple Advantage Group.
Blitz TV is brought to you by Triple Advantage Group, promoting deer, plant, and soil health. The gear is all checked, the rain's gone, and the first cold front before the pre-rut should be a good night.
We're set up. Got in a little bit later than we were expecting, but the reason for that was the rain was still coming down. We were trying to wait for the break in it, and I think we found it. I knew it was going to be close getting in here with the deer moving, and no sooner than Ryan put on his sweatshirt, we got a deer moving in. So it worked out perfectly for the timing. Temperatures, feels great. High 40s, winds blowing unfortunately out of the north, and it's blowing pretty good, probably 10 to 13. We're hoping if we just get nestled in here, we can get some of this action that's been happening here amongst all these oaks. These acorns hit the ground, these deer are on their feet and they're eating them hard, getting ready for the rut. Late October, excited to be in the stand here in Southern Ohio.
Movement already. Sitting this acorn flat with this front might just pan out. Even if it doesn't, it's late October. It's about to get good. The bucks are sure to be on their feet.
How many yards is it? To where he is, it's like 60. Okay. All the way across the field's 87. Oh, there's the 8-pointer. 8-pointer's to the left. He's coming out. What's that? There's that 8-pointer. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, he's coming. 50 yards. I just need him to turn.
Go. Trying to get my stuff together here. Dude, that was 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Maybe 15. So, this is how crazy deer hunting is. My head is spinning right now. We just had one of the #1 bucks that I'm after. And he just came in here, waltzed in here, and I just let an arrow fly, baby. My shot was a little bit back, center mass. We're gonna have to give that deer some time. But we just got one.
In a bizarre and mysterious chain of events, unfortunately, there was no Hall of Fame game to be had. That's something these boys will remember years down the road, but we did see the Hall of Fame. Boys, did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right. At least they had fun today. It's back home. Hopefully we can get them down to a regular season game here sometime this year, but they had fun. That's what matters.
Blitz TV is brought to you by Horton Crossbow Innovations. Reinvented with adrenaline, engineered with precision.
This portion of Blitz TV is provided by Cabela's.
We just rolled into turkey camp, and we're here talking a little bit about protecting your archery equipment. Trent, I can see we got a little bit different looking bow cases here. And for myself, I like to go with the soft case, man. Just fits my way of life a little bit better, my lifestyle. From the rugged design of the zipper, it's a good, solid, heavy-duty zipper. It's not gonna leave you stranded out there trying to get into your case. You got all the pockets for all your extra accessories. My releases go here, my Vortex optics go here, interlock broadheads go here. You can store your extra arrows here if you want to. I know you shoot a lot of arrows, so you need that extra space. So you might want to look into one of these cases. But I know you're not always driving, and this isn't a feasible option for you. You're always flying.
Yeah, you're all right, Rich, because I do travel around a lot, and I'm traveling by air. And when you go to the airport, you have to have a hard case, and I highly recommend getting a Cabela's hard case with this rugged design with built-in locks and latches here. You can't beat it for the price. I mean, it's a great all-around case, not just for traveling by air, but traveling by road, and also come from home to the field. And it's just done me well. You know, I like to know that when I grab that bow out of the case, when I get to the field, that's the same bow I put in there after tuning and preparing, you know, all year long for just that one moment in the fall.
That's right. Well, whatever fits your way of life better, Cabela's is going to have you protected. Terry here, he's going to go help us with this deer. Got my man Ryan behind the camera. All parties are here. Now we just got to go look for the main event out there. Fingers crossed, he's not very far. I'm going to tiptoe in there, wind in our face. Going to just ease up, see if we can find a little blood, and just keep easing in on him. This is the head of our trail right here. Well, this is where we leave the horses hitched up. We're going to head down the hill here and see if we can't get on the blood where that joker came in last night. Long sleepless night, as many of you know, can relate. But I think we did the right thing, that's for sure. Let's hit it. Scene of the crime. Got my nocturnal lit up. No more than 15 to 18 yards probably. Crimson red arrow. Black eagle arrows. Always a good sight. Good sign. Right there, folks. Oh. I feel like a little school kid, right? Going on recess or something. Oh my goodness. Oh. For it to work out like this, it's just as a bow hunter, this is what it's about. It's been a while since I put my hands around a real mature Ohio bow buck. Late October, this is what it's about right here. With the front that we had coming in, brought a bunch of rain. All the leaves were obviously wet, so these deer were coming in super quiet, so everything happened quick, really quick. And we managed to get this guy in front of us in bow range. It's good to be sitting right here, I know that.
It's been a few years since I punched my Ohio tag with a bow, but this buck, this feeling was worth the wait. We've put so much effort into this farm, and like a fine wine, it only gets better with age and proper care. This feeling is just a small part of the reason we refer to this piece as paradise. It just feels so daggone good to be back on the board with the bow. Brett's usually been one to score early, and I know he's getting frustrated, but it's only a matter of time.
That's a solid buck. As tough as it is, I think I'm going to hold off. He'd be a great one for Reese to shoot.